Cavaliers collapse in final minute. 6 critical blunders that let Tyrese Haliburton and the Pacers steal Game 2. The Cavaliers were 57.1 seconds away from redemption. Donovan Mitchell, bruised and breathless, stood at the free throw line having just buried 2 clutch shots to give Cleveland a 119-112 lead in Game 2 of the Eastern Conference semifinals against the Indiana Pacers. Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse was ready to erupt. Mitchell had racked up 48 points, an iconic performance that seemed destined to go down as one of the greatest non-LeBron playoff showings in franchise history. The Cavaliers were about to knot the series 1-1 without 3 of their key contributors, Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, and DeAndre Hunter. Mitchell was writing his legend in real time, and then everything fell apart. What happened over the next 57 seconds was nothing short of a basketball meltdown, a perfect storm of exhaustion, tactical errors, and Indiana's unrelenting hustle led to an improbable 8-0 run, capped by Tyrese Haliburton's soul-snatching 3. The Pacers silenced the Cleveland faithful, snatched a 2-0 series lead, and left the Cavaliers questioning their very identity. Let's break down the 6 catastrophic mistakes that turned a legendary Mitchell night into one of the worst playoff collapses in recent memory. Mistake number 1. Aaron Nesmith's put-back dunk of doom. After Mitchell's free throws, it felt like the Cavaliers could finally exhale. Instead, they got rocked. Jarrett Allen fouled Pascal Siakam, who promptly bricked both free throws. A gift? Not quite. Aaron Nesmith, sprinting from the top of the key, flew past the flat-footed Cavs and detonated a putback dunk that shook the arena. And Mitchell's spine. Where did Nesmith come from? The man was lined up across from Mitchell, who was clearly running on fumes. He barely moved as Nesmith blew past him, and by the time Mitchell reacted, he was already on the wrong side of a poster, writhing on the floor in pain. Rather than regaining composure, the Cavs unraveled further. Mistake number 2. Mitchell's offensive foul and untimely exit till rattled from the dunk, the Cavaliers inbounded the ball and immediately gave it right back. Mitchell, again matched with Nesmith, fought to corral the pass near the sideline. With Tyrese Haliburton looming for a trap, Mitchell tried to muscle his way up the court, but in his fatigued state, he elbowed Nesmith in the face. Offensive foul. That whistle did more than give Indiana the ball. It forced head coach Kenny Atkinson to sit his exhausted star for defense. That meant if Cleveland regained possession, they'd burn their final timeout just to get Mitchell back on the floor. That single rotation decision would become devastating in mere moments. Mistake number 3. Failing to secure the defensive rebound, Haliburton attacked the lane on the ensuing possession, but was stuffed by Allen. The block should have been the play that iced the game. Instead, it was another missed opportunity. 3 Cavaliers surrounded the loose ball. None came up with it. The rock slipped out of bounds. Pacers ball. That gave Rick Carlisle, a maestro of after-timeout sets, the chance to go to work. On the inbounds, Haliburton darted toward the wing while decoy cutters scrambled the Cavs' defense. Nembhard curled around a screen, drawing help. Allen rotated to protect the rim, but Carlisle had baited him perfectly. Nembhard zipped the ball to a wide-open Siakam. As the Cavs scrambled to recover, Siakam found Turner in the corner. Allen panicked and the Pacers got an easy lay-in. Panic mode had fully engaged in Cleveland. Mistake number 4, the fatal turnover out of the timeout. With possession back, Atkinson used his final timeout to sub Mitchell in. It was the right idea, but the play design wasn't ready for Indiana's defense. The Cavaliers tried a double-screen inbound set to spring either Mitchell or Ty Jerome, but Indiana stayed disciplined. No switches, no gaps. The clock ticked. Max Strus, running out of time, lobbed a desperate pass. Nembhard picked it off like a cornerback baiting a rookie quarterback. The building was stunned. The Cavaliers paralyzed. Mistake number 5. Haliburton grabs his own miss, buries Cleveland. Now trailing by just 2, Haliburton headed to the line with 12.1 seconds left. He hit the first, missed the second, but the Pacers weren't done. Turner leaped and tapped the miss out. Jerome, tasked with boxing out Haliburton, froze, watching the rebound instead of reacting. Haliburton darted into the gap between Jerome and Strus, snatched the loose ball, and calmly dribbled out to the arc. Here's where it gets brutal. Cleveland had no timeout. Had Haliburton faced anyone else, Carlisle might have called one. But with the mismatch, Haliburton versus Jerome, he waved it off. One quick fake inside. A step-back 3 over Jerome. Bang. Pacers 120. Cavaliers 119. Mistake number 6. No timeouts, no miracle. 1 second remained. But with no TI,